Yo, Eddie Acho. Good evening, listeners, and thanks once again for receiving us in our homes with your heart's love as we continue in our studies of keys to the kingdom. As usual, it's our great pleasure. We all understand we are studying together. When we share our thoughts, you also have the opportunity to share your thoughts, and we also learn something from you. Thank you very much. For you know, Makunya so Echa Obibia, and Damasisa, and then so Odo Akumapa, Majiwa, our two Mufia, better, ya this one so. Na sɛnea yɛka ndabia no ɛyɛ paa sɛ yɛnyɛ agye atom sɛ yɛsua adeɛ yɛaka yɛde wie a mo nso mo akonya sɛ mobɛkyerɛ mo adwen na yɛso yɛsɛ bibi fii mo nkyɛn yɛde mo ase bebree. Last week, we started off some discussions, which is actually a continuation of our session on the youth, but then coming to look at the perspective of the ascended masters on what is happening on the planet concerning our youth, as tabled by a report by the cosmic beings called Saviours of Youth. As for the pen Yetua ye adesua so yedi mpensempensem wo ye mambu ho asem no ye de kotu se yehwe senia yenima wo so ahemem the ascended masters obofo no nyina nsem a mo kanfa ye koso wa asase so no na titu ye wo mo mpenimu a ye friend cosmic beings, Omudini, Saviours of Youth. Dia Yatuama Omono, Saviours of Youth. I just say, Ona Omu J. Yemabu Omunkwa, Saviours of Youth. Omudi no. Na Omudi Ensembi Betu Dra Efa, the Ecos was a say so, na Omoche Omwadri Wonia, Ehia say, yes, na yeji yemebuno enkwa ewa asase so. So the Saviours of Youth, cosmic beings in heaven, who came and delivered a report to the earth, and that is what we started off last week, to see what the ascended masters' perspective is on what we should be doing on the planet. Last week, as we entered the question session, there was this question from a caller that borders on why, so to say, why God allowed all these things to be happening. And we'll say that goes and takes her again on another merry-go-round. Of course, we are learning to solve a problem. And we'll keep going because the truth is always only one. And as we go round, we come back to the same point, telling us about things that have happened on this planet years and years gone by, for which we should take note of today. Except for the can say that bra the phone lines no say Monsumbe friend and much margin. Yenya Bakumbi the Asem the Sabi Ebaya Mekan say na or Bisase na Ebaya Yamima Kwama Sani Mabinimu SCA and I make say Akoya say ya fa Assembly and I say ya fans Assembly Sabi ya no Eddie Asianema be brave Nanso Bra ya kwa ya Sabasa point no ebium if you say ye kan nokura no ba kompe nti de ekoso asase so ne kofari bai o say ehu ansa na yetumi edi ho adwuma anasa ebetumi etu ho anamo. So as the questions come, listeners, it only helps us digest our issues on the table better. So we continue to welcome your questions, your contributions to liven up the discussions. Now, the Saviours of Youth, we stated last week, presents report. And this report comes from 3 data sources. And as a researcher, the integrity of your data source is very important in even in the acceptance of whatever analysis you do. The methodology, your data acquisition methods, the integrity of the data, everything is very important. So it is good for us to know what data is being analyzed by the sponsors of youth before coming up with a report that they are coming up with. Suffice to say that heaven doesn't get up and start doing things, but looks at what is happening in the environment where heaven wants to operate and takes the necessary action. Except for the one who say that PHM ye kasa for Saviours of Youth. One our meji ye member kwan dear and omu sra and the Saviours of Youth. Inti me kan sa na manya nchache no sa say me bo omu di na me bo no. Na omu hwehwe mu amu ye na asem amu di betu dwa no. Hu hia pa say nia omu ye a omu fadi ye mpese mu no o se eya ade a edi mu na se uye obi a onye uhwe meka se abode nyansape hu asemu a nsem a wafefa a odi ye san hwehwemu kwan ya wo faso edi ye san hwehwemu ni nyina no senia ne ho te ekire asem a wo badnya afam no senia ehu yebetumi afa no akọ nti ehia pa se ye hu babia esoro ahemam enso efa na asem edifi ansa na wo to asase sufo efo nyankompo on sori keke enya ade anase esoro ahemam ye sori keke enye ade nemom nsem ye di nsem bi etutututu ehu ansa na yehum se saade se ni ena ekoso inti sembe na sponsors of youth anase sra himam foi omu faaye edi ansa na omu ye mpensempensemu edi omu report ema asase sufo. Listeners, one point is one data source is what has been written on record by what we call the recording angels of everything, every thought, every action that anybody has ever caused on this planet is written down by the recording angels. Everything. There's nothing that is left out. Whether somebody is seeing you or nobody is seeing you, whatever you did in hiding is recorded. Whatever you did in open is recorded. So all these records are there. This is what is going on now. That from here and there, all of them are there. So that becomes very raw data, just recording what is going on. At that point in time, nobody is putting mind to it as to the consequences of these things until it is analyzed. In the same way, the ascended masters, by dispensation, granted them to come and assist us in these last days when the cycles are turning. By that dispensation, they are also looking at what is going on the earth, and by the eye of the lens of their dispensation, come up with a certain report, which the sponsors of youth or heaven will also be using as data source. We, the human being or the souls on this planet, our cries are going to God day in, day out. Whether we are conscious or not does not matter. But the souls on this earth, our cries are going to God day in, day out. We are putting our complaints before God day in, day out. All these are put together. And when they have been put together, it also forms another source of data before heaven. And heaven is putting together all this. The angel of records, their data, the ascended master's viewpoint based on the dispensation granted them to assist us. Then we, the souls on this earth, the various cries that we send to God is also there. So all these are put together and analyzed. And out of that, heaven has come up with a report based on earth's present circumstances. The report is based on earth's present circumstances. And by so doing, heaven comes forth to help. And that is why in the teachings of the Ascended Masters, we are not just pointing out issues, but there is a dispensation of what we call the violet flame as a solution to the sin us. Based on what is happening on earth now, reported by the recording angels of everything we do, then what the Ascended Masters have seen by their dispensations lens, and what we, the souls on this earth, our cries unto God, all these are put together and analyzed. And out of that, just as we do our research physically on earth here, heaven also puts all this data together and says, at this time, based on so and so available in this data we have, this is the trend of things going on this planet. And therefore, this is a recommendation of heaven to handle the situation. And therefore, brother bebrebe amakan ne nyina kosi sen. De go si ani say sabi wa wo fefie sese a sa asem bi to a unsori keke na unkesa kasa mi beye we o say wudi wani tu niema ba ko mienu bi eso ansa na wudi asem na akọ adwendwem ne wa ho say de minim nie problem no nie ade a minim fa ho nie inti midi we tu ha ne we tu ha ebeye ye ni ase de se na meye no mana ye yen sori keke enka se ekom de mi inti bibia wa ho na wo hwa ase edi still obehwe says aduane ma mi ana aduane ya nua se yen nua mpo a metumi edi sam pensen mu no o se wo yen nyina ansa na wo aduane no aka ade no aka wanum se wo didi inti de betu bia no o se wo yen hwehwem bi ansa na watu ho anamo se wo si ano na ono ne yeka se wo ye abode nyansampeni na se wo ko yen hwehwem bi a wo hia anamotuo bi anase ekwan wo befa so ede ya sa hwehwem mpo no ehu hia ma nipa obeji wasem atum no ekwan wo fa so ede yem hwehwem no ehu hia ansa na se obeji atum a obeji atum na anu na eka se ade a ye wasase so bia ye wo bofo a ye fra no recording angel on your trotro de ekoso wo ni nyina bibia ni ho a ekoso wasase so a ye ntronto omuntronto ho so obi hu wo obi anhu wo ye troto ho asema akoso niema akoso wo bebia metina mpo ya tro atu ho obi a wo anim ani a wotumi hu no anase ye kan say obi a wotumi kan adife ne efren Akashic records ene ya tro sade manatu ne wotumi kan no anase ne wotumi bue ho ekohwe no obetumi aka ne akoso ewo bebia metina poti mpo wo studio ano obetumi aka de ekoso wo afi bebrebe a betwem ne nyina no obetumi aka ne nyina achro saa ne ya tro ade atu ho wasase angel of record o matra to ho ade akoso asase so bia ebi yi mfim omo tro no nyina eto ho nti sa ohwe no saa na akoye se de ekoso no na etro nti omo ni da de ekoso no hu keke weesi ya tro enye saa bre no ena omo di be kwa dwundwum se de esi no ebe kwa kosi hi da bi enye omo adwuma no omo adwuma no se ade a ekoso no tro to ho akoye se uye traffic research uba hwie nhwehwem akoye se ka dodo sen ena efa kwan we so eko nkran ne oni mani se u kan cars no bia ubetumi cars no se ubefa cars mpo a ubefa na nya sa bre no ena ubeka se car blues 20 na becho emu ana se car red 100 na becho emu sa bre no nya sa time no de ahia woni se car we abecho emu ni car ni sen car we acho emu ni car ni sen onu nkwa na wo tworo onu etri ansa na obi betina ase ahwe de awacho ni nyina emu ansa na awaye mu mpesempesem na odi aba se kala hu hia ya ene red car dodo sen ene becho emu yeah adjuster yes Sir. Yes. Yo, may you were not sewa, senia enkofa time bebre e wo de e ko hu nu. Uko Hebrew 9:27 honum de kwa. Wo asam yi hu e wo ho a mo ka say appointed unto man wants to die. Na honu Yesu oka say bra oko eko di ni hu eko bo afore no o see just once e na odi ni hu be bo afore on san fa ni hu bo afore biu once odi ni hu be bo afore na enu echi no so okona se osan ba wona omaji na asem atum e na omefa homo akọ okay na oka say senia odi ni hu bo afore once no akoye say senia se uwu a uwu prekumpa e na atembo eba na de say senia wu ka kama asem no obi anko school na ka say wa faili class 1 enti wu nko school biom u repeat compressor tema ube passi na wako class 2 se ukwa na se wa repeat class 1 20 years ah teacher for to me catch wa wo for say akora we die on to me nko school nti e honu wo school kono anu ase saa nsusu na se ukọ kama reincarnation ukọ ba e ya kwanya se ubesisa na se ko dum pempenso a won to me nsisa ene nya ko ma be sa braid die okra we oha ne ho nti se okra no oye mia me ho abode nti no mi pese mia nkasa mpo midi mi ho eko sa oha oyimu nti eye okra mama wa konya akosi sa braid nti sa time yi die u ba mi nchen abeji watembo na bra oko up and down no die oho enye atembo onu ye review nti obi hwe na waka say okay ubaye ubaye ade we na wanye ni na wa trel na wakọ na wasa ba na waba beye na emum prekumpe na obepue before the judgment seat before the 4 and 20 elders I from a book of Revelation, you know, it is only once you appear there. Now when you appear there, you are either precious metal or you are chaff. Yes. 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 Nti ye record bibia. Ni oye ni nyina ye record ede tu ho na sansusu na mrano edi wudie because nyankopon wa hyehye mrano tu ho dada uye we a we besi uye we a we besi uye we a we besi nti bra we num ekoso ni nyina ensusu no edu men bia bre bia o se hwehwemu eba because nyankopon ni donti tem bia opekwan a obefa so edi aboa eyi ni mamu ni manum afi ohaw mu enti recording angels omo tro bibia to ho omo adwuma ni say tro network tro fatu ho ansa na ascended masters no sabre ye call the golden age no ahia say niema esesem e wasase so efi eyi ne hu e wasase so na ehan emra na niema enkoye e wo golden age time no atembuo e na edu na sabre nsusu na nyankopon asama akwanya say ascended masters omombra na anase soro hemen for omombra na ombebua asase so for senia ombe ahunsesie ntemtem afise emrenu edu onu ti omo baaye nti omo so omo baaye no enye se omo ba betro ne yeye wasase so na omo de omo ni hwe emo a omo di ba senia yeji no fa senia ye nji no omo hwe onu nyina na omo se omo de onu susu etunyame enim adwuma ye ji se ba be ye no sei na ekoso nie nti se omo ba na se yesi mombra na mombebua adjuster na se mo ba omadie saa na se enkoyi a o se omukoma report nti onu nsusu wo ho ansa na adjuster wote asase su a oyo kra onu nsusu ofa oha bi mu asase su no anasa ofa titi bi mu asase su no onu nsusu di nisun fre editu nyame enum so onim se o yesa de no so nim se oye saade no ewo hunamu okra no de oye saade no nti nyame otie de okra no eka nti we ni nyina asasesefo ni nyina omukra de omusunfre eko nyame nim ni nyina nsusu egu ho nti angel record ni de asere ma se de omubaaye ehu ewo mo amudi breyen se ni aye adwuma efa no onso wo ho ansa na okra no susu ni hawa odi tu nyame enim ewo ho na fane say we are researcher enti we nu ni nyina akoye nsema agede abetu enim o say u fan san nsem miensa we ahoro miensa we na odi bom na u hwe say den poti na esi den poti na ekoso aho e na obetumi aka say okay asase so for nyama we na omoye yensusu ye ba ye nyama we na ye hu ye na bra ye bo a omususu nu sei na omoye omo fane na okra omo asase susu osunfra mudi bra ye nyame anim no onsusu ne nti die mpa na ekoso omoye san hwehwem no esoro heman ye san hwehwem no ono mudi ba ye sei asase so sabre die ekoso ene sei nyame banum yewura fi se ntokwa bi sie soro ahemem ye pamo sabofo no efi soro ahemem eba asase so na akoye se eba no saa no na twa se okon no abawieye nanso enti saa omuda so ekon na asem ne se nyame ba mususu mu wonti ase se saa di pa bonifui na se ekoba ne se omunya mpenifo anase awofo no a na omodi fa nkola no so nti na kan se wo ya awofo na se otanfo no opewanya na se won ninsa nkanwo a odi fa wo baso onu ho asem ena yeka ena omusa ka chen se ekwan a omudi saa niema no efaso nipa bonifo esoro bofo a mohwe ase senia omudi ya omadwuma no efa no omudi Omo attack ya adwen the kra no ya kuma ni pedua no na ya pomdin ana ya adwen se na ya adwen mu etie kwa we ni nyina so omofa e na omudi kun etia yen na kwa amokun so no omunjeja amohu they are into fight and they are fighting. The dark forces, the fallen angels, they are interfering with the children of God on this earth. That is the finding that the sponsors of youth have brought. They are fighting with the people of God on this earth. And they are doing this by projecting their attacks of darkness against our minds, our soul, our heart, our body, our chakras or the energy centers within our body, our health, our sanity, and they are relentless. They are non-stop on their attack. That is what they are doing. And we are being told that because of this fight that went on and these devils were cast out, they have strategized and positioned themselves so much so that at the time that the laws of karma, those who are overseeing the life on the planet, at the time that they decide that this soul is being given the opportunity to come into the earth to incarnate, the evil one from that point on has already started planning against that soul. Soul is born. Just like God said, I know you from the days of your mother's womb. Exactly. They also know you from the days before the days of your mother's womb. And they have planned their attack. And this is what heaven is bringing to our notice. That we should remember that there was a fight in heaven. Or a fight somewhere. The evil ones were cast down. They are still going on the fight because they are pursuing God's children, the Christ. So if we go to sleep, they are busy working. And if they come to attack, they are also attacking our minds, our soul, our heart, our body, our health, our sanity. So if you see people and as if they are not thinking right, you must know that somebody is attacking them. There's a force at play. And we are told that this begins right at the time that heaven or the laws of karma decide that let's give opportunity to this soul to come back or to come to this earth and help the earth or come and solve what is karma. The dark forces have planned. And the cry of heaven in all this matter is that the baby in the womb up to the age 33 are very crucial to God. Because after 33, you have already hardened like steel. It is not easy to change you. But before the age 33, if you can do anything at all, that is the time that we can do some change in the life of human beings on this earth. That is why heaven is so much concerned. Etie for the air canning and say, Anne, extra him for Yenuanum, Oma yen pensem na omdia base. My rain fise. Nipa bonifo no a yepa mu wo from esoro ahemam no still omuda so ekun etia nyame manum na omu kwa omu nam so e de kontia nyame ne banum se omu attack ya adwen ye kra ya kuma nipedua no bebia nyame ne ehodi ewra ye mu a friend chakras no ya pomudin e na sania ya adwum ete sa kwan so na omunam edi attack ye na bra omu attack ye nsusu no omu njeja omu ho kra omu njeja omu ho na esra him lots of karma wona omu hwe yesu wasase so no asema omu ka che ni se ansa na omu beye omu agin se okra we yama no kwa mane ba asase so no na ni pa bonifo yi wanya ti se okra bi beba pe wa sha ase eye ne ho plan ansa na obe kon ye funu mpo na be wo no atu asase so waye ne ho plan sana etie na yesi de eye de ehu hia pa ema Nyankopɔn wasase su sa brain se ye be hwe ye mmemru efi mra ye wo omuwo ayi eyefum a kopim se obonya mfie duasa miensa no na oho na ehia pa efise se wonya mfie duasa miensa etwemu a na suban no atimu ewo mu nanso memro no up to that year no yetumi ye bibi wo hu manu eyeye ono ntina ehia se pese nima kosu rie wo asase so a ene o se ye hwe ye memro no ehu asem na se ya nhwe ye na se sabrei etwemu a na de ewo ni se ne ekoso wo asase so no ekwa akoye se ye ya hwase a akodu mpepeso a fit Noah insio no ebre no nipa da sene won hwase and do sa level eda enti asene masters omo kan at the point npo say the ekoso was asisu sesi anu echen the ekoso ansa na nyame ejaji Sodom and Gomorrah na eye grace adom enti na esantia asasisu sesi a. So listeners, the point here, we want to open the phone line, so let's just pause it off here. The point right here is that heaven is very concerned for our youth, right from the day on the womb till the age 33, because that is the only time we can manage to form them. Beyond 33, they have already hardened up. And that the conditions on earth today, if they are not checked, then we should know that we have fallen to a state so low that it has never happened since the days of Atlantis and the coming of the Noah. That is how far we are falling. And in those times, the distractions came because of the desecration of our youth. Because of the desecration of our youth, that is why those judgments came forth at that time. So if you allow our youth to also be messed up at this time, then the judgment is going to descend on this earth, and it is said that we will not like what we will see. We will not like what we will see. That is why the Saviours of Youth are very much concerned for this situation. And therefore, yedibesi ha, the can say, a strong and him, almost soon for say, yanhwe ye mumru asem anka na se ekoso te se nya ekoso ya emfama na eko ye kwakodu mpempen so na asase so no ansa na Noah bre no du ye no sa yanhwe ye a de besi wasase si no ebe time inti ena ehia se yetu hu anamo eti for ye be bie phone line so sabre.
Yeah, bonny no, ye didn't was assistant. Sisiano, and we had dance said, dear, now no, a breast no more dinner. Rather didn't you ever say, ye did more ding, dodo. And I don't be keke, and ye didn't more NG gra. Wait, my friend, 0240-358-182, 0240-358-182. Bonnie, I can't say, we are severe, be drew. Sa boni nyina ye bette otumo se boni no first na otibi wo no hwa sesi ade wa ofi hokura na ebiesi rejuma nhwa ebiesi bia ebiesi nti ade abiom ena aka wa yemfa we e wa ha si hello Good evening. Who did you say now, Casafri? It's you. Oh, I said, oh, voice, no. Hello, TV. Fre line we mum. Fre 0533 no. Mon fre 0533 no. 0533 0533 100066 0533 100066. Mon fre no. 0533 100066 0533 100066. O friend no we back on ofa corner into in connect the o we na no mo beba 0533 100066 0533 100066. Hello.
Hello.
Odin say no Casafri. Okay, you too, Kobe.
Now we see that Abia now only go. No why you're born in this DNA. That the cancer to be out here, draw. Maybe I got a natural, no, not the weapon. No, just anything here. I don't do it.
Okay, Mate. Reverend, when you have a question, okay, Mate. Okay, just so, concerning Reverend B1 0533 100066 0533 100066 0533 100066. Is it Reverend you need no?
Yeah. Okay. The woman is Annie, the idea is short to her. Na se Kobana say, I feel na wonim say, ye short to her. The here say, Ubenya Adrian Sakra. That is simple.
Hello. Good evening, my name is Kakama Moy. We need to say no Casafri. Okay, you too.
Maybe I can do campa. Maybe I can do
Oh, they are awesome. Okay, and the Reverend we are. No, I feel no need you won't come. Why? Okay. Yeah, someone. Over to my friend 0240358182. 0240358182. Oh no, 0533 no. Yeah, 0533 100066. 0533 100066. Reverend Mimi and say, obey then we who say, walk on what sign about, and I watch you may give you also obey accomplishing on reincarnation. You know.
I should be say, here, say one, and probably sure.
Okay. Say here, say a radimo,
yeah,
and you're
one.
Okay, and then my second question. Okay, my info will answer. Hello. Oh, sorry. No say so. My second question here. Also, your spirit and also your crown not to make communicate.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you also your bomb pie communicate.
Yeah.
Enti ya beden ne be hu say okay dia me kra no epenie eno na okay yemfa we. Hello. Oh, sorry. Na dia me kra ne pa all communicating ye. Ena dia honam no so die ni ono so communicating ye. Ya beden na because ebiana we can enti dia generally betie ni first.
I'm the Methodist for now, to June. A child to keep I have, a God to glorify,
A child to keep,
a never dying soul to keep feet for the sky. So you have a soul to keep.
Okay.
And you need to pay attention to the soul.
Okay.
Daily, you need to pay attention to the soul. Yes.
Reverend, you know how to pay attention to our soul. Yeah, Reverend.
So, because of time, let's just put it this way for now.
Okay.
So, you have a soul to keep. And you should pay attention to what is good for the salvation of your soul. The baby I go see and say, ye crano, Ninkwanji, and nsema yetna haya ka honi nyina enye yehunam no asem na yeka hu okra no ni nkwanje wan asem na yeka.
Okay, Rabbi Mayanfa we here last call. Hello,
good evening.
Good evening. We didn't say no kasa free.
But it's so big you nyame kwane ni mekasa free papa se number 1.
Okay, it's you.
No. Asem kakra bi che ma afire kakra. Na me si bi sa so fu ma me na me si.
It's you.
Say, uyu bi bone. Na se nipa no wa wuko. Na afile wenye ba hu say, bone na hu ye na ese nka upa na chu.
Okay.
Nipa de kwa no be ye ne den.
All right, yeah, that's it. Reverend.
Right. Yeah, that's it. Senior ya kan no say kama and reincarnation homo asema. Na chese wa for mobinum pansa na yebe wo to asase so. Na de din eni say nima binum wo ho na say wo ya ehia say wo ni nipa no muhia. Okay? Ehia say wo ni nipa no ehia na mo deal with that situation. Ono ntina sebe ya anka ye nyina ye be pre ye nkoda bra bibi etosin wo ye ni obi entem.
Okay.
Now say akoba no say wa nyanti ase ne say wa fom obi na say nipa no oni asase so bioma ani simply the betimi aka say utumi bo hu mpae na o ye boniface and you can offer some penance as an atonement for that situation. Say bibi na we ye and say boa bi na say odi ma nipa no na wan ye na say akoto sanso a yes you can try to render that service to somebody else but the person ye nyanti asese bibi no mo ho a ebe hia say oni nipa no ehia edili enti onu na ebe kire say sa bre wa sase su na se nipa na wu a until bra nipa no wuni no besaba asase su biom ahia which makes it complex. Which makes it complex. Onuntina.
Yes.
Also, Ofia say, daily you deal with what comes before you. That is it.
Follow peace with all men.
Yes.
Okay.
So you don't want to make things complex for your life. Because anipano bibi wa montem na say here by the law. Na say sa die no hia say nipano unini shia. Then you must know you are complicating life for yourself. Manya can say, Udie Sreboniface na 200 Mosenia ubetumi etu. But Nyantia Sensu say this complication is there, so as much as possible, deal with the situation before you go to bed. Yo, I tell for say our time is up. Listeners, just to quickly round up, the question is about what you do when you now come to realize you have offended somebody and the person is dead and gone. Yeah. And my response is that, yes, offer some penances in atonement for whatever it is that you have done. Yes, but we also want us to understand that the reason for making peace before the sun sets is all because there can be the complexity of certain things that you do to certain people, and you would need to meet again face to face in embodiment. And if the person is not around, then it means there must be opportunity for the two of you to come together again on earth and meet. And whatever, if you are born in Ghana and the person is born in China, how to make the two of you meet becomes a complex thing. So, simple. Just make sure whatever comes your way, deal with it as peacefully as you can before you go to bed. That's it.
Thank you very much. Reverend, my number. No?
Thank you. My number here is 020 812 5078. 020 812 5078. Church Universal and Triumphant. Our location is at SDA Junction near Mami Dokunu School. Thank you very much. God willing, next week we meet to continue our discussions. Thank you.